So Kwame, so Arsenal, or better yet, the other way around. Bournemouth 2, Arsenal 0. I think right now I think we are cool. We decided to just take like 1 hour off because the time the game ended, we were actually really pissed off. So I think right now we can now give a balanced analogy because they're all relaxed and chilled. But man, let's dissect this game from player to player. First of all, let's start with David Dreyer. What did you make of that game today?
The schoolboy errors.
Yeah.
Yani the whole team, there's no man of the match. There's no man of the match.
Yeah.
The whole team was pathetic. Kiwior had to be subbed. Even after being subbed, he was subbed with.
Imagine that was so embarrassing because they basically sacrificed Sterling for Kiwior. Then he made a silly mistake. Actually, if there's anything I'm actually really picking up Mikel for, was making that decision. Because some players, I think you need to do that for them to start waking up. That was just silly. How did you just give the ball away like that?
It was weak. Huh? Weak mentality. He was so tense. Like the ball, it's like he froze. And what I've noticed with Kiwior, he freezes in games. He freezes.
Yeah.
He just freezes.
Yeah.
So today it was painful and annoying because there is nobody who played well. Nobody.
The thing is this, like
Rice couldn't make passes.
Yeah.
Simple passes.
Thomas Partey, his legs are dead. Legs are gone. Lucas Jesus, I think the time Jesus actually came on, you walked up actually.
Yeah.
You're pissed off you couldn't actually keep on in the game. But I'm telling you, for those minutes I saw Jesus come in, like I say, this guy I think is done.
He's done.
You've outgrown him.
There's no improvement in it.
There's no improvement. I mean, listen, you're a player, you can't go, even if you're the best dribbler in this world, you can't go past 5 players. At least just make an attempt of passing the ball.
His decision making is gone out of the window.
You see, I really don't want to beat him when he's down because we know this guy's been struggling with injuries. So you see, when you, as a player, if you struggle with injuries, you always want to have this. You always want to, you try so hard to, to prove yourself.
But now here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm all about giving people time to recover. Like Tomiyasu, he's injured. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
But here's a case. He's the most skilled person. When you listen to all the players, the guy who can do juggling, go past 3-4 players is Jesus.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be the mature person. Why do you want to go past 5 players?
End product, man. That's what you need. We don't care.
Keep it simple. When your confidence is back, then you can try all the tricks. But right now, just forget the old Jesus. Just keep it simple. But he just doesn't seem. He wants to try. I mean, I don't know. Depression is bad, or I don't know. Maybe he's trying too hard. But I think it's a mess. He's where he is mentally right now.
Yeah,
it's sad.
Come and look back, and I think even off camera is actually telling you this. We saw this coming. We saw this coming from the Sutton game. We saw this coming from the Leicester game. These relegation form teams, guys seem to be taking them for granted. Games seem to be underrating them. But you see, this is the Premier League. You have to treat each and every game with the utmost seriousness it deserves. You play games. Believe me, Man City tomorrow is playing against Wolves. These are the kind of games that Haaland is capable of even scoring 4 goals. So listen, what's wrong? Come on, boys. Listen, we want the Premier League banner. We want the Premier League. We've been knocking on the doors for so long. We can't fall short. I know it's still early days. It's still early days, and probably maybe I'm panicking. But I look back last season. I look back at the Aston Villa game. I look back at the West Ham game. I look back at the Fulham game. They were making the same silly mistakes.
Yeah.
In the long run, these games you come and look back and you're like, we don't want that regret. We don't want that regret. By the way, this is a different season.
But best of how Kiwior was kicked out in less than 20 minutes. I think there are some people who Partey will not be renewed his contract. Kiwior will be loaned and sold.
Yeah.
Zinchenko might have to be for sale because we need to use that money and just get a proper midfielder. Like the way Merino is top notch, Rice is top notch.
Yeah.
We need somebody who can play the way Odegaard plays. Yeah, because right now our passing is out of the window. Like you said, our attacking flair was so good.
Yeah.
Now today there was no single person who could string 2 passes. So this is what I suspect.
Yeah.
I may be wrong. I think Arteta is either overtraining them because I don't think it's not that they don't have skill.
Yeah.
Because we've seen games like the way they played at PSG.
Yeah.
So
Very
I think
good football,
I
yeah.
think they're just tired mentally. I think maybe because you've heard what they are saying, like the way they play the games, it's more intense than the games for the Premier League. So I suspect with all those international games,
Yeah.
I think they have overtrained. Because today was just an off day. You can't explain.
Listen, I think today was one of those games that we just played very, very pathetic football. And if there's anything that is actually quite worrying is these red cards. Because honestly, where is this indiscipline coming from? 4 games, is it 4 games or 3 games in a row? We've been red carded. I mean, okay.
I think what it's telling us is we are highly dependent on Odegaard and Saka. That's what it's telling us. Because those games, when those 2 people are not there, because of the work rate.
Yeah.
You know, that's what even, I don't know, Ben White was saying. The work which Martinelli and Saka do, falling back to win the ball.
Yeah.
What's his name? Sterling was not doing any of it, which means he's putting more pressure on the defense. So it's making the defense look funny, but it's because what Saka does. Now is when we are seeing the work he's doing. That tracking back.
Now, let me have a conversation about this, Sterling. Listen, Sterling, if you're watching this video, this is not Chelsea, man. You need to shake off that Chelsea dust. You are the Arsenal right now. And the thing is this, if this guy doesn't prove himself, then
he should go.
He should go. He's currently on loan, and if...
The good thing, we are only paying half his salary. We have no obligation to buy. And I don't think, by the way, I think this is now where Sterling career he just goes to a bottom team, like a mid-table team.
Yeah.
Because he has nothing to offer. He doesn't track back. He was just standing holding his waist. I mean, that guy can't run anymore.
Yeah, I think
the pace is gone.
Listen, anyway, I think that's it. We still have 2 games this coming week. We have the Champions League, and then we have the Liverpool game. If we are going to play the Liverpool game the way we play today's game, then I think we should just be prepared psychologically to lose that game.
Yeah.
But listen, in simple terms, as we wrap this video up, treat each and every game with the utmost seriousness it deserves. If we want to, we cannot be coming short. When was it? 2022, 2023 season, we came short. 2023, 2024 season, we came short. 2024, 2025 season, no, Bana, that is just too much, Bana. You guys, listen.
I think this is just a bad. In fact, because you see, let's not overreact. What I know is we've been so super consistent.
Yeah.
I just think our challenge is we have a very good first 11. And then in some areas, we are well covered defense-wise. But in terms of wingers, apart from Saka and Martinelli and Trossard, there is nobody else who can come in. What's his name? Sterling was supposed to come and act as backup. But clearly, it's just like Nelson.
Yeah.
And Nketiah. They were playing, they were trained, they were coached, they were told all sorts of things, but it just didn't work.
Yeah.
So I think we just need to, I think we've done with the defense. So it's just about injuries. So somebody like Tomiyasu should now be sold and replaced. Kiwior should be sold and replaced.
Yeah.
But we need to reinforce the midfield and the attack. Once we do that, because you remember all season we were saying we needed to get this guy from Atletico Bilbao to come and be the backup to Saka. We don't have pace.
That's the thing.
When Saka is out, it's just too slow and too predictable.
Yeah. Anyway, listen, enough of this conversation. We can draw and we move to the next one. Be seeing you guys then.